Good afternoon, world, from the city of SEOUL. We are at home today because it is -7 degrees outside.
And I am making a cat.
Fantastic. It's your morning activity.
Yeah.
We found this in the supermarket last night. It's to make a cat keyring because we knew it was going to be absolutely freezing this morning and we thought we'd have a slow morning.
Yeah.
She also bought some stickers last night, didn't you?
Yeah.
From the same shop. So she's been doing some stickers and now we're doing this.
It's nice because it gives you an idea of what a home day would be like if we were living here in the city of SEOUL.
Yeah, me and Story have had our breakfast already and we're just being nice and relaxed.
Yes, I was a late riser today. I woke up 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I think it was just 12 o'clock when I woke up. When I saw that on the phone, I was like, I don't know. Although it is sunshine all day, so we might still go out to, well, we still need food.
I think we'll go out for lunch and have dinner at home. So we'll head out for a walk because does look really sunny. It's a lovely blue sky. It's too nice of a day to not go out.
I thought it'd be funny to show you what this beautiful apartment looks like now that we've been living in it for a few days. Remember when we first got here, everything was like bright white and clean. It still is. We've been cleaning up after ourselves using this cute little hoover, but everything is placed on the floor. And the reason why we do that is because it's got lovely underfloor heating. So anything that gets wet during the day, we can actually dry it and warm it on the tiles, and it's super effective. It actually...
I actually do bum rubs on it.
You do bum rubs on it, do you?
I do this. I
Yeah.
like the warm ones and I like...
I've seen Story on the floor over here a few times, coming out of bed and watching your TV programmes and doing your work down here, don't you?
Yeah. These are like the hot spots.
Yeah. They're not all hot, are they?
No, but I love it. Last night I was sitting like on this one. No, not on this one. Yeah, it was on this one. And my phone was like here.
Yeah.
And this was like next to my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really comfy, cosy spot,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I really like the hot spots.
Me too. This bed has been a little bit small for us, but we've managed. Sasha and I have slept in smaller beds in our life, but if I wanted to live here long term, I would need a little bit more space, I think. But I mean, when you live in a city, obviously things are more expensive here in South Korea as well. You'd have to think about how much you can afford when you rent or buy an apartment. And this top bed up here, I thought Story would have used it because she loves a bunk, but she's actually not used it at all. I saw just last night that it's for 6-year-olds plus because it's got quite a low barrier. But you just seem quite cosy and comfortable down there, don't you?
Yeah.
Have you even tried the top bunk yet?
Oh, I haven't went up there even a single time.
What's the reason?
I feel like the bunk bed is too much.
Okay, that's fair enough. Right, I'm going to finish my coffee and cereal and I think we'll brave the sunny cold outside.
Can I help?
Okay.
I'm doing it now.
In there.
Oh, yes.
And we are outdoors into the cold. Story's just throwing out the recyclables or the food waste. You have to separate your trash into 2 different bags here. Can you see somewhere to put it down there? Any bins?
Recycle?
I think that's the right place. So you're supposed to put your food waste in one thing and you have to take your recycling to the road and leave the trash bags on the road.
It's ice.
Actually got ice patches. Is it proper ice, yeah?
Yeah.
It's actually -6 degrees out here. We just checked. Although it feels alright, we've got a lot of layers on.
We all have matching hats.
Yeah, all little beanie hats. We're alright, we're quite toasty. Cold faces though.
Just left the house though.
Yeah. Right, we are walking to get some lunch now. But Story always likes to stop at the little park, which is at the bottom of our road. So we're going to do that first.
Park.
Speed park, yes.
That means we run onto all of the stuff.
When Story purchased her toy yesterday, the cashier gave us this pack and we didn't know what it was. We translated the instructions and it's actually a pocket heat warmer. Shake it about in your hands and there's like a chemical reaction and it gets hot. And then you warm your pockets with it and you warm your hands with it.
It's supposed to last 14 hours.
It's also supposed to get really hot because there's loads of like burn warnings.
Oh, do you have to shake it? It's not really getting warm.
Yeah, but we've just released it from the packet. We did actually see some people using this because a man collapsed on the street the other day, didn't they?
Yeah,
You know,
fell on the floor, yeah.
there were like 4 people walking around him shaking these packets, and we were like, oh, maybe it's rehydration salts. But now we know they were heat packs. So we're interested to see if this gets nice and toasty. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Like,
Slightly warm.
these are the temperatures to test it in, aren't they? Keep shaking, yeah. Maybe the shaking itself is what heats you up. You can definitely see the cold escaping our mouths today. So today's video has been kindly sponsored by one of our favourite apps, Surfshark, which has been absolutely essential for our trip here to South Korea, namely because of the Wi-Fi situation. This is the first country we've travelled to in a long time where we haven't bought a SIM card on arrival. So we've been relying on the public Wi-Fi pretty much everywhere you go, which is everywhere.
It works, yeah. We have public Wi-Fi in the park here, the train station, in the airport. You can connect to some sort of Wi-Fi. Most of the cafes we've been in have also had their own Wi-Fi set up, which we have been connecting to.
But the reason why we use the Surfshark app is because they're all unsecured networks. You can see on the phone here, they've got the public Wi-Fi set up, and when you connect to them, every single one is an unsecured network, which means that your data is vulnerable. So we just tap on the Surfshark icon, quick connect, and then it will take us to a secure network where our identities and everything is protected, our IP address is hidden, and our data is secure. It's connected to the South Korea network today. If you connect to a public unsecure network without doing a VPN, then anybody with a bit of technical know-how can actually see exactly what you're browsing. They can see your passwords, data you enter into your phone, if you're doing your online banking, anything that you don't want to be public knowledge.
Yeah.
It's protected in that way. Other reasons why we use the Surfshark app are to choose the location that we are accessing the internet from, so we can get access to different Netflix shows. So for example, we wanted to watch the Harry and Meghan documentary, which was only available on the UK Netflix when it first came out. So we connected to the UK one, and we can then access all of the programs on there. It works for other streaming platforms as well, not just Netflix, but that's the one we use mainly. And another good reason for us, especially as a traveling family, is the fact that you can get over travel biases. Like when you are booking flights from a different country, shows you a completely different set of prices and deals if you are booking from the country that you are inside. Like for example, if you are booking from South Korea and you change your location to South Korea, then you sometimes will see a completely different set of deals. It also sometimes works for Airbnb as well, hotel bookings and other sites like that. So a huge thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. We have spoken about them before, and they are offering our viewers 85% off and 3 months free. You can also sign up risk-free because they've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you sign up and you don't like the service, you can always just cancel it. So use the code 8miles at the checkout if you want to go and check it out and enjoy it safe browsing. Have you still got access to the public Wi-Fi?
Yes.
All right, let's check out the directions and head off to the restaurant.
That's basically what we've been using it for here in Korea, to find our way about.
Yeah, exactly. Find out exactly where we are. Such a massive city.
Yeah.
Story has been on the move, haven't you? Really fast, trying to keep warm. We told Story this morning that in -7 degrees, if you just sat on the floor, you would actually freeze.
Yeah. I saw this floating down from the tree and it looked really pretty.
It
Let's
is
see if
nice.
it'll do it again. It was like a spinny thing. Oh.
You're just throwing leaves around the park now.
It looked really pretty. It was like a spiral coming down.
How's the pocket warmer doing?
Warm up the cheeks. Is it warm?
There is a slight warmth, isn't there?
Yeah, something.
Maybe it's a dud pack. Is this the arm stretcher?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Workout for mum.
Oh, I'm sure Story's heavier in the cold.
Sasha's wearing Story's carrot toy on her bag today. I was thinking 2 reasons when you can get away from wearing something like that on your clothing is when you're a parent, and also in a country like this where cute stuff is, like, you know, very acceptable even for adults, isn't it?
I forgot it was on there, to be honest.
It looks good. It's a bright sunny day. I've noticed that it feels a little bit warmer in the shade than it does in the sun. Sacha was just saying how you've been enjoying the walking, right?
Yeah, very much. Yeah, but it's nice. I've really enjoyed it. I am enjoying it.
Walking about on foot in the city has been a really great way for us to kind of get to know the layout of everything. You find the same thing in London. If you just keep taking the metro or the subway, you don't really know the distances, you don't really get to know where everything is. So it has been good that even like 4 days in for us, we now feel like we know quite a bit of Seoul's layout, and we could definitely find our way around here without having to get in the public transport, which is a nice thing.
So I really had no expectations when we came here. I didn't know what to expect. It's better than I thought it would be here. And I think there's something for everybody. Like, we found nice things for Story to do. There's really interesting places for us, and walking around, it's just been really, really enjoyable. Really having a fun time.
Yeah. How's the pocket warmer doing?
I don't feel anything.
No?
Yeah, it's a trick.
It's a trick?
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think it's working?
It is, but because we're so cold out here, you can't really feel it. But it does do something.
Yeah.
It is still warm.
I think the thing that's been most surprising for me here in Seoul is how pet friendly it is. It's like way exceeded my thoughts on what people would think of dogs here. So many pet owners, so many pet stores, lots and lots of cafes that are pet friendly as well, which is fantastic. By the time we leave South Korea, we would have only been here for 1 week, so it's definitely not enough time to get to know a whole country. But I'm glad that we've spent the majority of our time here in the city, so that we can at least delve deeper into what it is to be here longer. I feel like if we were here another season, I would have a crack at learning about the taxi apps and stuff, so we could get to other destinations quicker, because using the metro, it doesn't go exactly where you need it to go. The roads are getting tighter around here. I'm happy to say that we've managed to get to our destination today without using the map at all. We looked at it briefly at the beginning, but we already know the area, so I love that when we can go to a country that's so alien to us and still work our way out. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, our little super cold exploration of the city by foot. Don't forget, if you want to protect your data with the VPN and use our favourite Surfshark VPN app, you can check out the link in the description and in the top comment for the discount code that gives you 85% off. Hope you give it a go, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!